Have you ever noticed how some people seem to beat around the bush and never quite get to the point? They hem and haw and talk about everything except for the difficult issue that is on their mind. They talk about everything except for the elephant stomping around the room. On the other hand, have you met someone who knows how to cut to the chase and courageously say what needs to be said, even if it means they risk sounding offensive? There aren't too many people out there who can do this and look cool doing it. The ability to speak truthfully, directly, and with frankness is what we call candor. So let's figure out how to acquire more of this uncommon virtue. If you possess candor, you have the quality of being frank, blunt, and open when communicating with other people. You are ready and willing to talk candidly about what's on your mind. You don't evade difficult or unpleasant issues. You may use speech that is sometimes colorful and unorthodox. In the reading assignments, we will focus on 6 steps that will help you be more candid. First, we'll learn why it is necessary to speak truth freely. Sadly, this liberty is being increasingly throttled, especially if your opinion differs from the majority. This is why some people avoid speaking out. So, how do we create a genuine safe space environment where people have the freedom to express their ideas without fear of rejection, retaliation, or retribution? We'll think about this for a bit. Second, we'll learn how to seduce your audience. This is the art of attracting someone to your point of view. You appear to have some sort of inherent force or magnetic power to allure and charm others to your way of thinking. But it is more than this. It is serving up your information in attractive and appealing ways. We intentionally use language that speaks to the values and preferences of your audience. Third, we will discover why we need to lay down our weapons. Candor can be used as a weapon, especially when used to threaten or intimidate or condemn or castigate or manipulate or malign or embarrass or harass. If we are using it for those results, shame on us. Truth should never hurt. It should bring light and understanding and chase away confusion and uncertainty. Fourth, we will try to provide a remedy. Most people can easily point out problems, but only a few are able to provide remedies that solve those problems. A candid person is willing to engage in open and honest give and take so that problems can be solved quickly. It is reciprocal in nature. If you only give out negative feedback but never ask for it, you aren't being candid. You're being a bully. Fifth, we will learn how to champion civility. Being open and direct doesn't give us license to be rude or offensive. At first glance, candor and civility seem to be opposite notions. If we define candor as being honest, genuine, forthright, and straightforward and sincere, and then define civility as being respectful, courteous, polite, gracious, cordial, and pleasant, is it possible to be both at the same time? Absolutely. They aren't antonyms at all. Finally, we'll learn how to show that we are aware of triggers that tend to make the problem worse, or derail conversations, or tear people down. Being triggered is far more than just feeling uncomfortable or offended when someone isn't politically correct. It usually leads to a distressing, anxious mental state where an individual loses control of thoughts and emotions. The reading will delve into this in more detail. So that's the game plan for how we're going to tackle this virtue. If we do those 6 things, we will not only be more candid, but we will be more helpful to others because we aren't wasting their time. In fact, we could say that being candid is really the polite thing to do. It shows that we care about and respect others by getting right to the point. Are you ready to acquire more candor? I am. Please join me.